Good all. Today we're going to have a look at a radio from back in the 1970s. It's a Uniden 858 board radio. I'll just zoom in quickly so you can see the chip there. Hang on a minute. There it is there, the 858 chip. And that's where the ribbon cable usually connects into. You can see that there. Sorry. But oh no, it doesn't. So this is a Ferris 18 channel AM SSB radio. This is the Australian version of the Robin 520D. So Ferris was the Australian brand name for exactly the same radio as the Robin series of radios, 858 radios. I don't think they made any other boards apart from 858. But what I want to go through with you, just get that right in the camera there, sorry about that guys, is some of the funky stuff that people do. And I think you can already see some of the funky stuff. So this is a Much radio. I'm going to have this up for sale shortly. But before I do that, as I said in a previous video about the Tram D300, I like to be fairly honest with the buyer of the radio and tell them what I do know and don't know to the best of my ability. So I had the covers on the radio and I could see something really weird under here, and I thought, best take a look. Have a look at this. This is somebody's idea of a heatsink. I've never seen that before. Why? The aluminium pressing here is actual the heatsink for the finals, but hey, somebody decided that they thought, I'll just zoom out a bit more, that no, they'll have a better idea than the engineers of the 1970s. I'll just go and get some crap aluminium. I don't even know what it is. I've got no idea. I might even take it off so you guys can see it, because I'm perplexed about how this is done. I've never seen anything like this before, ever. And I've seen a few CBs in my life, and as I said in a previous video, you got to be careful what you are getting, because well, as I said, some sellers are naive and they're just they've got a radio from an estate sale, garage sale, or whatever you want to call it, and they don't know anything about it. Usually those people are pretty good, but it's the ones that try and rip people off. Now, have a look at that. What is that? What is this garbage? Somebody has taken the time to invent a heatsink not known to any other manufacturer. Why? What, was this guy onto something that we didn't know about? Yeah, right. But, hey, but wait, there's more. There's another one here. And there's a big one right here. Absolutely crazy. I've seen some bodgy stuff go on, but the heatsink. Have a look at this. Have a look what this guy's done. So he hasn't used any grease or anything like that, conductive grease. He's just sanded it down with a bit of sandpaper or a scuff pad. And it'll probably work, but why? Anyway. So, look, here's another one here. I'll just remove this one quickly. This is another idea of somebody's heat sinking prowess. Not. One thing I will show you, though, and this is very important, that's why I've taken that heat sink off. And I'll show you exactly why. Hopefully you can see it. Have a look at this cap. See this cap? It's deformed straight away. I'll bring it in so you can see, everyone can see it a bit better. And maybe see, oh, where are we? Now, I don't know if you can see the top of that cap. It's deformed. It's like it's sort of had a bit too much charge for it or something like that. That cap should be flat. That cap is faulty. And that's probably why the radio doesn't work the way it should, because of the cap. So there's another thing to look out for when you buy radios and everything like that. And as I said in another video, oh, I got a better one. Have a look. Have a look. Where is it? Have a look at this nonsense here. What is this? Look at this. What is this? This is another heatsink. Some Einstein thought, oh, I know better than everyone else, so I'll put another heatsink in. I've never seen, and look, there's another little one at the back here. What is this garbage? Look at this. Anyway, so that's what you get with CB radios, and that's hence my last video about people getting ripped off, because you get a lot of experts, the golden screwdrivers. Hey, look, they're out there. We all know that. The part swappers, the golden screwdriver guys, they're all out there. Why you put heat sinks and everything like that, I don't know. Let's get back to this little fella here. Why has the original ribbon cable been removed from this radio? Okay, I assume this is a 40 channel radio. It was originally 18, and I've got a fair idea by the clicker. I think it's 40 channel, but have a look down here. Let's move the radio over quickly. Look at this. That's not factory. No way. No way is that factory. So I've already taken the cover off. I've had a quick look, but I'm just going to show you guys another example of a Einstein, and this is what they did back in the day. This is what the FCC got really peeved about. This, the modification of the 858 board and what it could do. Now, I don't know with Uniden, probably in the back of the mind, they probably thought, yeah, we know that you can do this. It's like a lot of modern ham radios. You drop a diode, an SMD, and all of a sudden it's Mars modded. I think the manufacturers purposely put it in there, but don't really speak about it. But hey, if people want to Mars mod it and use it as a CB radio, hey, maybe we'll get some more sales. Hey, it's not our problem. They'll avoid the warranty the moment they do it. It's out of our hands. So obviously these ribbon cables have gone into the back of the 858 chip. So this radio has definitely been modified. It's got extra channels, without doubt. I can tell straight away that somebody's been messing around with it. The rest of the wiring looks fairly standard. There's a bit of work done on this board here. Not too sure why. It looks like definitely had some work done to it. I'll just get that bit central there. I can definitely see here that this radio, this is not factory standard solder. Somebody's had a go at this. Look, there's some funky stuff happening here as well. With solder, something's been removed. I'm not too sure. On the power board, flip that over. Yeah, I'm not 100% sure yet. I'll have to go and find a schematic and everything like that. So I'll just get that back into line. Sorry about that. Yeah, so there's the radio. And that's what can happen. An 858 radio. It was working. It was bloody fantastic. Oh, have a look at this. Here's another thing. Have a look. It's not even this wire here. Hopefully you can see that. That wire there. That's not even covered up. And look, somebody's used packaging tape as insulation tape for the LED lights. Or I assume they're LEDs. Let's pull them out. Or maybe they're not. No, they look like they're normal incandescent old globes. Well, they're definitely coming out. Yeah. Yeah, the rubber's all disintegrated as usual. Nothing out of the ordinary there. I'll fix that up. I've got a few of the spare ones of those, so I can fix that up. So this is what you get. You get somebody using packaging tape. Geez, I wonder, geez, must have cost, what, $1.50 for some insulation tape? Maybe a bit of heat shrink, and hey, maybe even some solder. I seriously doubt it. What have we got here going on? We'll have to put that back in there as such. It looks like it goes on the back of one of the transistors. That shouldn't be on. That looks like it's been removed. Don't know about the insulator. We'll have to have a look at that. See, there's another thing that's wrong. So multiple red flags on this radio. just move it over again. So that's been mucked around with. Definitely extra channels in here. It feels like it's got a 40 channel clicker in it from an 18 channel original Australian, but definitely 40 channels. Big 9.0. The heat sinks, wow, what a legend. This guy here should be on the back of that final with a bit of grease, they call it, or compound, to help in the aid of the cooling. We've got some heat sinks over here. There's some funky stuff happening on the other side of the board here. I'll just bring it over. We've got these funky heat sinks here. Some Einstein thought that was a good idea as well. And that's what can go wrong with CB radios that people have got hold of. So, and also this cap's gone. I can feel it straight away. It's had it. Look at it. Look, straight away. I don't know if you can see that. That's bubbled. That's going to need to be replaced. Apart from that, we'll see if I can get this radio back to some sort of normality. I'll fix up all the wiring, fix up all the LED the meter lights. That's not hard at all. Get rid of these heat sinks. Go through it, clean the board, clean the underside of the board, have a look for any problems. You know, that's a red flag straight away. So these are the things that happen when you buy radios and people tell you, oh yeah, it works fine. Oh yeah, nothing, no problem at all. Yeah, and until you get it. There's some funky stuff happening there. Anyway, that's enough of me. That's what can happen with CB radios. It happens all the time. Not most of the, I shouldn't say all the time. Sometimes, but you've got to be careful of what you are actually purchasing on eBay, because once the covers come off, that's when the real story gets told. Okay, hope you like this video. Like, share, subscribe. And 73s, thank you for watching. Cheers.